Warm blessings, everyone. Master Shaman Palaichi here. And I know you guys are all waiting and ready to do a reveal of the cards that I had put out. These were the red tarot cards with a 1, 2, and 3. And I'll show you right here of what I have. So we have these cards right here. This was the 1, 2, and 3. And I'll go through these cards and kind of read off of 1 and then 2 and 3, and I'll put that in the comments down below or the description of when each one will start. Okay, so you guys could choose 1, 2, or 3 at this time, and then you guys can go to the section. All right. Okay, so we are back here, and I'm going to do number 1 here. And let's reveal number 1. So I have number 1 here. If you guys that chose number 1, we have the card here. Okay, and it's Blue Mother, Yellow Mountain, Gibbous Moon. And the feeling that I'm getting for number 1 here, okay, so all those that chose number 1, you guys got Blue Mother, Yellow Mountain, Gibbous Moon. So number 33 is the number here, the magic number card. In this card, what I'm feeling for you guys is, those of you that chose number 1, you guys right now are basically holding on to something and that you don't want to let go. You're holding on to, whether it's a career, whether it's someone that maybe you had lost. It could also be a relationship as well. And you're trying to go and move on to the next phase of your life, but it's really hard for you guys to even think about that at the time because of all the things that's been going on in our lives and surrounding ourselves with certain people and situations that's been going on. It's very hard to let go. Right now, whatever your hardship is, whatever you're going through and not being able to let go, just know that the gibbous moon, this moon is going to be able to be willing to compromise, to allow you to alleviate some of this pain, alleviate some of this regret. It could be regret or whatever it is in the pain that you're feeling. I empathize with you because the Blue Mother, Mother of the sky and of the earth, is also bringing in this energy of goodness, is this energy of forgiving, forgetting the things that you've been through. It's going to be, you're going to ask the question, how can I ever forget? And it's very hard for you that you will forget very soon, but it's going to take some time. But it's also going to take this mindset to clear, this mindset to forgive yourself and stop blaming on one thing or another, and to know that it could have been this destiny or this fate of someone or of the situation, the destiny of the situation. So right now, for those of you that can't let go and not willing to, it's the time that you're going into a time that you're going to let go. And this Blue Mother, Gibbous, Yellow Mountain, and Gibbous Moon is allowing you to go there, is allowing you to get moving on this next phase of our lives. And the reason being is that there is new things coming up on the horizon. There are new things that we're going to be facing upon, and we don't have we can't, I guess, take this time to worry too much about all the things that we've been through in the last couple of months. Even though it may be tremendous, it's going to be very hard for us to keep sitting here and pondering. We have to let our emotions out. We have to be willing to say, hey, I've got to fly now. I got to get going, because it's not going to stop whatever it is that's going in our surrounding, whether it's the pandemic, whether it's things that are happening in our economy, our finances, our health is also very important right now, and then also our total survival. So everybody has to be willing. In number one here, it's giving you the card to kind of wake up and say, hey, let's get out of the tears, let's get out of the regret, and we need to get moving forward. Okay. And you have to be willing to say to yourself, I know there's things that I've gone through, and I'm going through this right now still, but I have to wipe my tears, and I have to gather my stuff, and I have to get moving. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to shift when the shift comes. Okay. So your healing is going through as we speak right now for those of you that chose one. And my heart goes out to you. I empathize with you as well in regards to the things that you had to go through, these hardships in the last few months even. Okay. All right. So that's number one. All right. Okay, so we're here back and we're going on to number two. So my number twos, for those of you that chose number two, okay? If number two popped out for you, this is your number two card, okay? So you've got 41, White Mantra, Mother Protects. 41, White Mantra, Mother Protects, okay? So this is, in this card, White Mantra, Mother Protects. Getting a feel from this card is that for some of you, it's been very nearing this time when even during this pandemic, similar to one's, but you have gotten yourself a little bit, it has been a rough time. It has been a rough time, don't get me wrong. Number twos, you have had a very tough times. And right now, it's time that you did get yourself sort of above this area or this phase that you are dealing with these situations. And it just feels that this is the time that you can pretty much jump out of the water. You can pretty much, and there's help. There's also guidance and help by your side. And it's allowing you to be forgiven and to forgive you if there's anything that you have thought negatively about the situation that you were in. And that could be very much in a relationship as well, or even a career shift or a career situation. So for those of you in the White Mantra Mother Protects card, there's a guidance, like a mother, whether it's Kuan or Mother Mary. There's been a guidance to you, coming to you and helping you to protect you, to alleviate some of the pain that you have been struck with, and to help you through this time more vigorously. Okay. Number twos, you are being helped and guided very vigorously to get out of this the situation that you have been through and with things that you have to deal with on a daily basis right now. Okay. So number twos, not like we all of us are dealing with everything that's been going on and going through. But for number twos, there's just been some extra guidance to boost you up, to boost you out of the waters, and so that you can get onto land and then you can get back. Okay. Get back on your feet. At this time. All right. So for those of you that chose number two, there's a healing going through, and the healing is through a forgiveness, and it's a forgiveness of the self. Okay. And it's a forgiveness of things that maybe you have put a blame on, but right now you're being forgiven about those blames. You're being forgiven about those things that you have said or have maybe thought about negatively towards someone else, or maybe even yourself. So the White Mantra is the clearing mantra of the head or the mindset, and also of the heart, to be balanced. Okay. Also, as you're getting out of the water, as you're getting helped through some guidance, there's also going to be new things on the horizon for you in the next couple of months. But there is still some struggles coming through. So don't get me wrong here. I don't want to paint a beautiful picture and then you don't see one. But in a general sense, those ones in the group number 2, in my group number 2, you are being helped with some lighted energy of the Mother, Mother Mary or Mother Guan Yin, whichever one you guys want to think about or that comes into your mind most. Either one is one and of the same. They're helping you through this great time. Okay, so that's White Mantra, Mother Protects, for my group number 2. All right. Okay, so I'm going on to my group number 3. Okay, so group number 3 card reveals 38. Surrender, sensitive sister. Be moved by the moon. And here's you guys on my card number 3. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's blurry still. So the picture shows a gal falling and slightly falling and yet being flowing underneath the big yellow moon. Okay, so my number 3s. The card says surrender, sensitive sister, be moved by the moon. Right now, I know you guys in my group number 3, you're trying very hard to strive or trying very hard to get through this. And I think your focus in group number 3 is that you're very stressed over everything that has been going on, and it's very hard for you to intake all of the changes that have been coming to you, mindset wise to emotion wise as well. And there's been some kind of a little trauma through your anxiety, through all the things that's been going on in your life. And so that it's very hard and you're almost kind of like at a collapsing mode or at a mode where you can just delegate everything or just don't care about it, everything that's going on. And it's not like you're being mindful at the same time. Some of you can be a little bit mindful, but most of you are just kind of dropping off and saying, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going to, go with the flow, and I might actually just give up something here. And I don't want you guys to give up, okay? My group number 3. You guys? Okay? So group number 3. Also, there's a moon energy going through you guys as we speak right now. There is a connection with you and the moon energy as we speak right now in regards to your emotions that you're going through, even the actions that you're taking to take action or not to take action, to not be very motivated at this time, and to also feel like you're helpless or hopeless. I wanted to say that word one time. So to be helpless and to be hopeless is sort of my group number 3. And the thing is that you cannot let yourself be hopeless or helpless. But yes, you can surrender yourself. Okay, you can surrender yourselves and let the moon take its action. Let the moon move some of the things that are shifting within our universe right now. We must allow this moon to shift. Whatever it is that we need to go through, I want you guys to be willing to adjust, to be willing to let it happen. But at the same time, take responsibility. And I know some of you are saying, yes, I am. If those of you that you are, then great. But if those of you that you're not quite taking or saying that I am in this responsibility, then I want you guys to realize that the responsibility is still there. So don't give up. You're still here as a human being. You're still here to experience life. And this is life right now. Unfortunately, we are being somewhat initiated into this experience. And so for those of you out there that are seeing this card right now, I want you guys to take a deep breath for me. And let's just do it right now. And take a moment to just surrender yourself for some help. And this is help and healing from the moon and the goddess, mother of the universe, whether it's Kuan or Mother Mary. And allow yourselves to just be willing to let things flow. Not just going with the flow and don't give a care anymore, but to flow, but with care. To flow with care. As you are surrendering yourself, giving up the stress that you don't have to carry, and take another deep breath. All right. Because my number threes, you guys are more sensitive in your hearts, and you have not moved past some of the things that are going on very, very much so. It's very hard for you to move past it anyways, even though you've tried and tried and tried. Right now is the time to surrender to that, to allow yourself the healing, to allow the energies of the universe to move it past and to move it past you, okay? And your emotions need to get more in the calm energy or in the calm area. And don't I guess what I wanted to say is, don't allow yourselves to just, maybe be short with someone just because your day isn't going the way you want it to. Let the person be. You allow yourself to be in your space, calm in your space, and so that others can be also calm towards your space, okay? That's all I wanted to say for my number threes for now. And let's look at the card here. All right, and I hope this helped with all of you guys. My 1s, 2, and 3s, and we'll get back to you guys another time. This has been Master Shaman Palai Chi, and I hope that this has helped with everything that you guys have been going through, at least for just a quick card pull for those of you that chose 1, 2, or 3. All right, warm blessings from Master Shaman Palai Chi. Bye-bye.